From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Lumen Field. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Another run here with Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road. Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
18 Cardinal.
Burden, the man on the move. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready, go!
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready up!
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go. Take off.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
Brings up 3rd.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Moving to his left. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Jets are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So after 1, the Jets have the advantage. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll take this to about the 28. Deion Henley there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It is 3rd and long.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. He's got room past the 35. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He gets this complete to Burden. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Jets.
Let's go now.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll drop to throw. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Now, faking the give. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And that's just an awesome play, especially in the midst of that kind of pressure. The second his head turned around, there was a guy right in his face, but he gets the ball out quick, right as he's being hit, and his guy does the rest with the ball in his hands.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Seahawks.
And after that promising drive, Mike, just a really disappointing end. I mean, everything was going so well. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection, and then he just gets a little too aggressive with the decision-making, and it can turn around in a snap.
Austin Seibert now for the extra point. Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
It's a game of 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Back to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And they're going to will be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
First down, New York.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Back to the air one more time. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That is hauled in at the 5. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 23, here's second down and 7. On play action, Milroe. Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Now a pitch to Walker. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Devin Bush. They're on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Heelage forward for maybe a yard. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
All right, so in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision.
Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A huge play on 4th down. 33 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
60 Eagles.
They'll go play action with Milroe. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Now it is 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
Play action, it's Milroe. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Jonah Ellis. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
20-yard line.
1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 70 lying. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They go play action now. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Jonah Ellis. He gets in for another sack. That is 2 on as many snaps.
Okay, ready?
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now
60
it's
by
3rd and goal.
60 by ready?
They'll run with Walker.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a 1st down.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Seahawks move out front. It's 9-7.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 32.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
2nd and 3.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Whoa! And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Ready? Get ready! Get ready!
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Made by Devin Wood. It's a pickup of 3.
Break.
Brings up second and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to...
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. That is Trey Hendrickson. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. This is first and 10. Bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
And the Jets first down.
Here we go, set!
They'll run here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New York. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The extra point, up and good. And the Jets will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 2. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's got...
And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, New York.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point is up and through. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, go!
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 57 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go now.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
16.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's a designed run. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Second down and 8. Motion man is Johnston. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble. On 1st and 10, it's James. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Jets.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Out to his right. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Now it's Milroe. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
and for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Burden, the man on the move. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. And they just took a timeout. 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take a timeout, but take it with it. Here we go. One final play. Forced to his right. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen, for our entire team.